Coming to you from Halifax, Nova Scotia, this is Hip Hoop Junkies on Raptors Space. Today we're going to be talking about greatest moments in Raptors history, our all-time favorite Raptors, and this week at the ACC, the homestand. Check it out.
Hey Raptor Space, this is Romy Aquino.
I'm Sampang.
And this is Francois. And first up today, we're going to discuss our favorite moments in Toronto Raptors history over the past 15 years.
My favorite moment in Raptors history wasn't even a moment that happened on the court. It was when Isaiah Thomas on Sports Desk just broke through that curtain and announced that Canada was now going to have a team in Toronto.
My favorite moment in Raps history is when Mo Pete hit that crazy three against the Wizards back in 07, down just 3 with a few seconds left. David Ruffin chucked up in the air, Mo Pete caught it, chucked it, tied the game at 109, and sent it to overtime.
My most memorable moment in Toronto Raptors history in the past 15 years has got to be the 2001 Eastern Conference semifinals against the Philadelphia 76ers, Game 7. Vince Carter had a chance to win it at the end of the game, didn't quite work. But just the atmosphere, the entire series, incredible.
On every Raptors fan's list of favorite players to ever wear the Raptors uniform, you've got guys like Chris Bosh, Vince Carter, but I'm going to ask you guys, who do you guys think are some of the best guys to ever wear the Raptors uniform?
I'm just going to start out with Damon Stoudemire. He was pretty amazing in that first year. Mighty Mouse, a little point guard. I play point guard myself. It's just... He came through amazing in that first year. A lot of clutch shots.
Yeah, I mean, for a lot of fans, there's going to be favorites like Alvin Williams and Jerome Williams. But one of my favorites, he was only there for 1 season, Charlie Villanueva. A lot of people wrote him off as not being a quality draft pick coming out of UConn, University of Connecticut. But he showed up to the Raptors and came with his A game. And it's unfortunate that he wasn't able to stay, but great player in my opinion.
So my favorite guys are guys like Matt Bonner. Really clutch, a role player that got the team going. You also have Mo Pete, who's hit some crazy shots for the Raptors. Played for the Raptors for I don't know how many seasons, but he's a fan favorite.
Antonio Davis, Charles Oakley, just glue guys that worked the boards, brought a lot of intensity and effort, and that kind of effort was contagious and made the other players bring their A games up, especially during those years or those playoff runs.
Last season, when they had the most disappointing season, they brought a guy like Pops Mensah-Bonsu. I mean, it was a bad season, but he brought the energy back to Toronto.
Snap, crackle, and pops. He got it done on the court. Here we are now, but the Raptors got a squad that looking like they'll be able to make it to the postseason as long as they can commit to playing defense. 48 minutes, I think they'll be there. But being able to look back at those, some of the memorable players from Raptors history it's pretty fun.
The tough years.
The tough years, exactly.
Our most memorable moment was losing in the second round of the playoffs.
That's our most memorable moment right now. But hey, that means there's a lot of potential, a lot of future.
Oh yeah, for sure. Get as far as they did, that was the Eastern Conference semifinals.
And that
they
close.
Were still a fairly new team.
That close.
But not least, we're going to talk about the Raps' upcoming homestand at the ACC. Who do we got, fellas? Miami, Orlando, Indiana.
First up, Miami, we got Dwayne Wade. Had a huge... I mean, I got to start with this, that huge dunk against Anderson Varejao. Put him on his...
He went head over heels.
Unbelievable. With Jordan in the stands watching, too.
Exactly. So that's going to be a tough game. We also got former Raptor Jermaine O'Neal playing, too.
After that, the return of Vince Carter to the ACC. Fans always amped up anytime Vince comes back to the Toronto area. You'll be seeing lots of bibs with 15 on the front, for sure of it. But D12, Dwight Howard, and you've got Jameer Nelson and a ton of perimeter players. They are just shooting the ball lights out. And is Rashard Lewis?
He'll be back. He'll be back.
So his first game back?
I believe so. If not, it'll be very close. So the Toronto Raptors have a lot on their hands with Orlando Magic.
Last up, we got Pacers.
Indiana, who beat the Celtics this week.
Oh, right, yeah. And we got Danny Granger and Roy Hibbert, who's been coming to his own this year. I've seen some of the stats. He's getting double-digit boards, getting 2 or 3 blocks a game. It's going to be a tough matchup for them as well. How many games do you think they can take?
I honestly think, I'm going to say it right on camera, I think the Raptors can take all 3, but they have to commit to the defensive end of the ball, but I honestly think they can. That was their problem against Orlando last time. They didn't play good perimeter defense.
Mr. Optimistic here.
That's it. I do what I'm gonna say it. I think they've got a chance.
I'll say 2 out of 3. It's tough. They're Miami and Orlando. Rashard Lewis coming back, and
Right.
Indiana beating Boston. Like none of these are gimmies.
No,
Yeah.
by far.
But the home crowd always gets them pumped up. I think they could take 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I'm going 2 out of 3 too. I think the one they lose is going to be against the Magic. I think Vince Carter, he might embarrass us again. I don't know, but it's going to be a tough game.
We're gonna be there. Miami
Yeah.
game and Orlando.
Hoop Heads North and Hip Hoop Junkies will be in the building.
We got ticks. So yeah, that's it for us. This is Hip Hoop Junkies on Raptor Space. We'll see you next time.
Next week.
Hit it.